We go again with season number 4 with Maribor, and I think it's about time we start making the other teams around us better and dragging the Slovenian league up the European rankings. Hi folks, welcome to episode 5 of our Build the Nation save with Maribor over in Slovenia. I'm Russ. We are going to have the whole of season 4 here. But before that, we're going to review season number 3. And as you can see, we did the double again, the double. So let's have a look at new arrivals. I'm hoping, and it's not, I thought Davishvili was going to get signing of the season. It's gone to Krajinovic, and I can understand why. 47 goals, 3 assists for 50 goal contribution in 49. It's over a goal a game by just that little bit, isn't it? Davishvili did have that good season as well, though. He played 36 games and a 23 goal contribution, 14 goals, 9 assists. So really well with what we did, spending money to bring those players into the club. Season results then. Don't need to look at that. We'll look at the Champions League. We've got an A- for that. We've got knocked out in the league stage. And then winning this one here. 3-0 win over Domzel. We beat them 3 times. No, we haven't. We beat them twice in a row now because we lost the first one, didn't we? 3 times we won the league. This time it was a more comfortable win for us. 3-0. Moments to remember them. Biggest win, 7-0 over Domzel. 3-3 draw against Dynamo Zagreb was a match to remember. And goal of the season's gone to Aragoni against Mora. Finances, everything's sort of gone down by sponsorship. Sponsorship has gone up by 260k. Our reputation is still 3-star national. Broadcast revenue's gone down because we didn't get to the round of 16 in the Champions League. Hospitality's gone down because of that. Prize money's gone down because of that as well. We are expecting maybe 8 million to come in for our exploits in the Champions League. We've also got match day. Commercial revenue has gone down by 20 or about 18k. Most shirts sold then. Krajinovic sold the most. You've got Barisic, Davishvili, Keller and Casalo. Lined up is like this. And yeah, this is the team of the season. It's such a good team. Surprised Repas has got in there and not Campbell. And again, Carrick's got in there and not Ratnik. Maybe next season he will get in there. Accolades then. I got manager of the season for last year. And then the fans player of the season goes to Krajinovic. Young player of the season goes to Keller. Signing of the season was Krajinovic, which we knew. Aragoni with the goal of the season. Top goal scorer 47 for Krajinovic. Most assists goes to Casalo with 15. Man of the match awards goes to Krajinovic with 10. Davishvili with 7.5 average rating. And then record breakers, 47 goals for Krajinovic. 33 in the league. 4 goals a match for Barisic. Again, Barisic with that one there. Most clean sheets, 16 for Pridgar. So I'm really happy with that there because that was one of the objectives we needed to set. In fact, we need to go back. 42, so we've gone up by, what's that, 4%. So it's not the 50, so we've missed out on that there. So that's going to be another aim for next season, is to try and get ourselves up to that 50 rating, 50% of the stadium filled. Back to this then, most man of the match of the season, 10 to Krajinovic. Worst discipline is Campbell, 7 yellow cards and a red card. Most money paid out was for Krajinovic with 7.1. Fastest goal, 11 seconds at Barisic. So really good season for us. We're now looking at improving this squad. So we've got the 11k there. I don't think the Champions League money has come through. I'll have a look at that when it does come. So we've made 4 signings so far in Jolly, Siamaglicella, Aaron. I think I got his name wrong in the last episode. We'll just call him Aaron from now on. Hassa comes in. This is 2 midfielders and a striker in Palazzi. Where else do we need to improve? So if we go there and then click select for everything, I think we need a left back. Alexandro Burnaby. I want him to be my starting left back, but I think we can bring in someone who's better than him over the top. Right hand side, we've got Jolly coming in. Ponzi's probably going to push down, so Pizzucchilio can move on. He's wanted as well by Houston Dynamo, so we'll say goodbye to him when that offer comes through to us. Centre back, I think we need one there. So left back, centre back, everywhere else is fine unless someone leaves us. Don't need anybody else. I'm pretty happy with the squad we've got, if I'm totally honest. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where the club is. So as I said, buy left back, buy a centre back. All good. We'll update you once we've got some transfers, well, some other transfers through the door. So a little update on our European place. We've gone up 6 places now to 76th. And in the coefficients, I clicked the wrong one there. We need this one here. Slovenia are 25th now, so we are climbing. climbing, climbing, climbing. Long way to go to catch England and the rest of them. So delivering a trophy. I'm wondering if we had to drop down into the Europa League places, would that help us grow if we won the competition? I mean, I don't really want to lose out on the Champions League money, but winning a trophy and growing Slovenia as a nation, I'd be up for that, but we'll just have to see what happens, I guess. We're at our first game of the new season against Mora, so I'm just going to run through the transfers we brought in right now. So, joining the club then, since you were last seen us, we had all those guys join us, all the youngsters. We've only made one other sign-in since then, and that's Dean Husen. Centre-back, got him on loan from Juventus for the season. If it works out, we'll try and buy him. I mean, £6.4 million is a lot of money to spend on a centre-back, but we need to improve, don't we? Players that have left us then. So, we've loaned out Piratet. We've sold Dijan Jug to Domzel, and we sold Lausik to Almeria City. Who else has left us? Ponzi's gone. He's gone to Granada for £1 million, and we've got rid of a couple of other players out on free transfers that have left us. We are looking at bringing in this guy. He's on trial with us at the moment. It's another right back option for us, and I'm trying to find a left back because I think that's an area that we do need to improve on. We've only got 2 players there at the moment, and one of them's a centre back who might be leaving us. So if we can bring a left back in, we sell Carrick, and that should be us up and running then. I'm toying with the idea of bringing in another striker. Barisic's 31 years old, and Krajcevic is our only main striker, so that might be an option there. But other than that, we're looking pretty decent. Champions League first qualifying round, we won 21-0, 12-0 in the first game. Absolutely smashed them off the park with Dashvitsvili getting 3 goals there, 2 goals for Antolin, 2 goals for Campbell, and then we got goals from Barisic, Repic, Keller, Carrick and Hugen. And then in the second leg it was 9-0, a hat-trick for Casalo, 2 goals from Ratnik, and he got 2 assists as well. Absolute phenomenal performance from him. Barisic with a goal, Carrick with a goal, Campbell and Jolly there. So we're doing pretty well, scoring lots of goals. Hopefully it continues as we go through the league, and maybe we go unbeaten. Can't see it happening. It's our 4th season in charge of the club, but if we can go unbeaten in the league, that would be brilliant. Finances wise, looks like this. We've got 20 million in the bank, £10 million still to spend. We've got lots of money in wages, so see what we can do with the transfers and go from there. I'll update you once we get through the Champions League and who we've got in the league stage of things, and then make a lot more money for the club. So another season of getting through to the league phase of the Champions League, and the fixtures have been a little bit more kind this year. We've got Galatasaray, Napoli, Bayer Leverkusen, Juventus, Bayern Munich, Newcastle, Karabag and Marseille. So I'd like to think we can get through to the knockout phase just before the round of 16. How we got there then? If we filter everything for just the Champions League. So you knew about the Hibernians game. We beat them 21-0 over aggregate. We then beat Solna 7-1 aggregate. Vasas, we beat them 5-2 on aggregate, and then Dynamo Zagreb, we beat them 6-3 on aggregate. So really happy with how things have gone there. In the league, I wanted to go unbeaten, and then Ljubljana beat us. I think that's the second time they beat us in a row, so we do need to find a way of beating them this season. Competitions wise then, in the league, we are currently, if we can get it to the stages side, top the table, 1 point clear of Salij. We drew the most recent game 0-0, so we're on 13 points there, 14 goals scored. We're behind Bravo, who scored 15 there, but we do have a pretty incredible defence, only conceding 2 goals so far. Transfers then, we have done a little bit of business. We're trying to sell Janssen, someone we brought in on a free, because he's not fitting in the area, so we are going to move him on. We're looking at bringing this guy in from Bravo to replace him, 20-year-old from, like I just said, from Bravo, Ben Kick. Not the greatest, but he's 20 years old, so I mean it fits in with the model of what we need to do from stealing players from clubs in our league. We have spent a bit of money, so Filippo Missori's joined us, sorry. He's a right back option. Wasn't happy that we couldn't get him in the Champions League squad. We've got him in now, and we've also splashed out £8.75 million on Patrick Dorgo. Absolute phenomenal signing for this club here. And he's just going to sit there at left back. Can play up on that left hand side as well, but predominantly we're going to use him at left back. Players leaving us then. Lance Vidmir's gone on loan to Radamjal in the league below us because he wasn't getting any game time. Carrick's gone to Aberdeen for 425k, sorry. We had to move him on. He's 28 years old, and that was our left back option I said I was going to move on anyway. Aaron Shiamakacheli, I'm going to butcher his name every time we use him. He's gone on loan to Excelsior, but they do have an option to buy him if it works out for 550k. And then we've also loaned out Horvat to Rogaska. Wasn't going to get game time, so he's gone out there. So that's where we are, transfers and club-wise. I think we're doing all right. We've got £24 million in the bank now. £2.5 million still to spend in transfer, but I don't think there's any players that we need to bring in now. The squad is pretty stacked. Suggest everything. It's still that left back. When Janssen leaves and the other guy comes in, whether it boosts it is a different story, but that's definitely an area to focus on for next season. We'll just go with what we've got at the moment. We'll come back at the end of the Champions League phase. So once the Marseille game is done, we will update you. I'm pretty confident we're going to win the league. It's just whether or not we can get into that knockout phase of the Champions League. So we're going to give our absolute best to try and do that. Well, that was our worst campaign in the Champions League. Let's have a look at things, and I've got it filtered already for you guys to see. So, Galatasaray beat us 2-0. Napoli beat us 2-0. We drew 1-1 with Bayer Leverkusen. Juve beat us 2-0. Bayern beat us 2-1. We lost 3-0 to Newcastle. We did pick up a win over Karabakh. We beat them 3-0. And then we were absolutely humiliated by Marseille 5-0. If we look at the Champions League then, we ended up finishing 31st. So, not at the bottom, but pretty much as good as. 4 points, miles off of the pace with everybody else. So we have to go again next season and hope we can get into the playoffs. So we've missed that objective I set for us, and things have gone pretty bad in the transfer market as well. We have lost Findel. He's gone for £1.2 million to Al Batan. Really not happy about that deal, if I'm totally honest, but there's nothing I can do about it. That was his release clause. I tried to give him a new contract. Looked like he was going to sign it, and he has moved on. Aragoni has gone as well. He's gone to Al Batea, again over in Saudi Arabia. We managed to get 1.55 for him. 155k. And I think we've lost our leadership a little bit with him moving on. We've loaned out a few players as well. Lost a few players on a free transfer. Players that we have brought in to replace them then. So, Kevin Bennick, or Ben Kitch. I think you've seen him before. Loaned in this guy from Inter Milan, Paolo Bonato. He's a midfielder, can also play up on the right-hand side of the attack. We've loaned in Lucas Maras as a striker, just another option up front that we need, but he's been injured. And then the last one we brought in, Luca Lepani, is another midfielder, just to cover the holes that I put into the side, really. Whether or not they're going to be any good is a different story, but we'll have to see what happens there. We are doing not great in the league as well, so this is what has happened so far. I mean, our unbeaten run ended there. You guys knew about that against Ljubljana. We then lost to Domžale 2-1. But we've won, drawn, and then we won 4 on the banks here, but I'm not particularly convinced by it. We're sort of regressing at the moment. In the league, we are top the table still by 5 points, but I feel like we should be more ahead. I think we should be not drawing as many games. If we have a look at last season, we lost 2 and drawn 5, so we're sort of on course for the same results as last year. It's not particularly good. We've got players that are wanted by other clubs as well. So if we click on here, Kreisvik's wanted by Ipswich and Urecha, but I'm not going to sell him. Aaron Keller's wanted as well by Bristol City and Real Valladolid. I can't let them go. I cannot let them go because that's going to drag the club down and sort of set us back from what we're trying to do. We are trying to set up a Wonder Kid farm, but that's not happening either. The board are not interested in upgrading the training facilities, and any of the Wonder Kids that we try to go for don't want to come to us, so it's looking a little bit bleak. We're going to try our best to try and get through this situation at the moment, get through this season, and then bring in some other players. But it's going to be difficult. Very, very difficult. I'm going to come back as soon as we've won the league. I'll show you a couple of games. I might even show you some cup games, actually. Because it's not going to be us against Polkau in the cup. Domzel, sorry, in the Polkau Cup. We knocked them out 3-2. We do have to play a team which are not in any of the playable leagues in Slovenia. So we should be able to cruise past them. But that's not until March. So we'll play the final if we get to it. Maybe the final league game as well. But this is a bit of a write-off season for Maribor. We're struggling. There's a chance we can win the league in this game if we beat Roccat and Ljubljana lose to Domzel. The title comes with us. So that's kind of what I'm hoping is going to happen. It is second versus third there. So that's always going to be a big battle in terms of Domzel trying to finish in those European places. So we're going to show you the last 30 minutes of this game here. We have potentially bringing, well, I say potentially, he is joining us at the end of the season. Puigmial is going to join us in midfield. I tried to scout him before and bring him in. Didn't want to come to us. Now he is going to come to us on free transfer. Whether it works out, we will see. But he is joining Maribor. We are down with a couple of players though. So if we look at the current injuries, we've got Krajcevic, Keller and Burnaby all out injured. So we're going to have to go with what we've got in the squad. We'll come back at the hour mark of the game against Roccat. And we'll let you, we'll see. We'll give you an update of what's going on. Right, we're coming up to the hour mark. We've just started a highlight here. Davishvili's run it down the line. Samu's underneath it. Samu panic. Lipani gets it back into panic. Goes to Dorgu. We are 2-0 up. Make that 3-0. There's Roccat just scored an own goal. 2 goals from Aliash Antolin in the first half. But Ljubljana are winning in their game. So we're hoping Domzel is going to pull it back at some point. We are going to make a couple of substitutions here. So who's looking tired? Davishvili's going to come off. We'll bring on Valg, youngster, coming on. Kind of got to develop those pairs, haven't we? Campbell's going to come on as well for Lipani. And we'll take off Paul Jolly and we'll bring on Coulfrays. 3 substitutions there. And then we'll go back around the grounds in hope. Oh, Domzel drawing. I've just seen that as it come through. As we whip this free kick in. Cleared by Roccat. Coulfrays picks up the ball into Dorgu. Medic. It'd be nice if Antolin can get his hat-trick in this game. He's on the ball at the moment. We're sticking to his right-hand side. Hugen into Valj. Antolin puts it across Campbell. We're ping-ponging it around at the moment. It's been cleared. We are pushing, but yeah, there's confirmation. Domzel are drawing. So as long as that stays like that, or Domzel gets another goal, we've won the league here. We are going to make our final substitution with 7 minutes to go. It's going to be Aaron Shamagcelli's going to come on for we bring on for Bonato. He can just sit there. There we go. That's substitution. Back round the grounds. It's still 1-1 in that game. Throw into us. Dorgu, left hand side. Kopnik, who's come on up front for Maras because he wasn't doing anything. Valg challenged for the ball. Ran out and lost it. We managed to get it back though. Husen out to his right hand side. Antolin's, he's nowhere near the goal. If he wants to get his hat trick, he needs to get in the centre of the pitch, in front of the goal, not out on that right hand side. Roccat coming away with the ball. They're down the left hand side now. Nice little counter attack from them. And yeah, they blast it wide, blast it over. Still 1-1 in the other game. 3 minutes of time added on. It's full time. We've won the league. Champions. Ah, why is it not showing it? Good win for us, but we should be champions. If my maths right, we're 19 points clear with 18 to play for. There's loads of inboxes here, so yeah, we retain it. 4 years in a row, winning the trophy. It's a shame we didn't get the trophy lift. We get into the Champions League again. Budgets for next season, 195k wages, £9 million to spend. That needs to go on the midfield. Definitely needs to go on the midfield there. Supporters are happy. Board are happy. Good 20 league title wins. I want to see if that pushes me up the rankings. I am on the favoured personnel at the moment. Let's have a look. No, I'm still there. Still there. So maybe if we win the double, might tip me over into the icons list. That's the full game that I am going to show you if we get through to the final. We've got Sleege in the quarterfinals. But yeah, another win, another title win, another league win for us. We're on the up, I guess, but I say we're on the up. We're stagnating a little bit, aren't we? Champions League, we're falling behind. But I mean, look at all these clean sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the league there. 5. We did get 8. Yeah, we did go 8 games without conceding a goal, so we are capable of doing it. Next season, we need to go for the. We need to go for not losing at all. We need to go for like an invincible season. We'll come back for the final if we get there. So we did make it to the Polcal final, and we're playing Mora. How did we get there then? So let's scroll all the way down towards the end of the season. Semi-final against Sleeves, we beat them 5-0. In the quarterfinals, we beat Rodomji. Them. We beat them 2-0. I'm bad at pronunciating names, let's be honest. We had a spell of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 competitive games without conceding a goal, and then we conceded 3 in the final game against Sleege, where we beat them 8-3. The league table looked like this in the end. Where is it to? There we go. 28 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses. So we are behind by 3 points in last season. Scored 113 goals, conceded 18, 95 goal difference, and we were 29 points clear of second place. So really good season for us there. Let's go and deliver the trophy. Let's go and deliver the triple-double. Team we're putting out there for this game then, and I've took all the loan players out. I want it to be all the players that are going to be here next season. So we've got Futsov in goal, a back four, Dorgu, Medic, Ratnik and Jolly, Antonelin, Campbell and Shamaglacelli in the centre of midfield, Casalo and Davishvili on the wings, and Krajstovic leading the line up front. If we have a look at Krajstovic, 54 league games, 55 goals this season. He only played 23, scored 22, so he's a little bit behind there, but he was injured for a good period of time there. Absolutely phenomenal, just shy of last season's by 0.03. So let's get him a couple of goals in this match here, so we can see out the season and prove that he is the best striker that we've seen. Best striker that we're probably going to ever have at the club for the time being. Whether we sell him in the summer because we get a good deal for him, that's a different story. There are a lot of clubs sniffing around him. They offer good money and he wants to go. We can't really turn it down. That money we can reinvest. We have made a sign-in for a midfielder, 18-year-old. I think his name's like Theodos or something like that. So we'll have a look at him at the end of this game. Paying £4.5 million for him. That was his release clause, but we needed him. We needed a midfielder. And Shamaglacelli's come in and done so well. And Krajstovic almost scored there. It is a corner for us. Keeper pushed it over the bar. Antolin's going to put this corner in. Into the mixer. It has been headed out. Casalo left it. I mean, he probably could have controlled it. But we'll let it go. We'll let that one go there. I'm wondering whether we change the formation as well. I like the 4-5-1. I'm wondering whether we go to a 4-2-3-1. Maybe that can alleviate the issue we got with trying to bring some really good midfielders in. There's a fantastic save by Futsov there. Doesn't play a lot of games, plays all the cup games. Improved. Maybe we should start him next season. Although Pridgar with his, the amount of clean sheets he's got in the league, can't really fault him. He's absolutely phenomenal for us. Ratnik then, with the ball, gives it into Medic. Ratnik was threatening to leave. Davishvili's picked up a knock, so we're going to have to take him off at half time. Antolin with the ball, shifting out to his left hand side. Dorgu cuts in. Antolin in the box, puts it across Krajstovic. Straight into the arms of the falling goalkeeper. Easier to score. It's proven by the ratings on a 6.5, so maybe he comes off as well. Antolin's free kick is over the bar. And it should be half time now. Half time, 0-0. So let's make those changes then. I'm not going to take Krajstovic off just yet. Davishvili's going to come off, and let's give Barisic 45 minutes in his final game. Probably takes over the captaincy as well for the rest of the game. Lift another trophy for us. Is it going to come though? I'm going to put us on attacking mentality. I'm going to give the boys a shout of encouragement just to get them up the pitch, get them shooting, get them scoring. We've got an XG of 1.83, and usually when I see that, the other team FM us. Barisic then with the ball. Antolin. Casalo picks up on his left hand side. Dorgu puts it in, headed on. Krajstovic hits the post. Barisic then dispossessed. That's why he's leaving us. He's not up to it anymore. He's just not that man, the man that we need at the club. Getting on as well. I think he's 32 years old now. There's more a push it on. Chamchelli's got it into Ratnik. That's too much Christfit then. Far too much of him. Jolly's done well to just run and dispossess the ball. Campbell into Antolin. Dispossessed but gets it back. Chamchelli. Barisic puts it in. Oh, he hit the crossbar, hits the keeper's leg and they get it clear. It's not his day, so he's going to have to come off. Going to have to come off. We're going to bring on Kotnik. Swap those two round. Make a couple more substitutions at the end of the game. Barisic going to sit up front now. Can he get a goal in his final game for us? Chamchelli into Ratnik. Medic now. Going down this left-hand side. Dorgu. It's crossed in. Kotnik couldn't get onto it. It's too small. Can't find Jolly with the pass either, although Jolly does get it back. Gives it away. We get it back though. Kotnik. Go on, boys. Push it forward. Push it into Barisic. It'd be poetry if he scores. It's not. It's Alaj Antonalin. 1-0 to Maribor. Trophy's coming home with us again. And I want us to go for a second here. Campbell into Casalo. Dorgu left hand side. Antonin's got it. Can he become a provider? He's not. He's been dispossessed. Tries to win it back. It has been kicked out the pitch. Medic gets it. Now he feeds it into Barisic. Shoot. He doesn't. But there's that man again. Antonalin. Second goal of the game. And he pops up with chances like this. Games where he scores 2 goals. On the cusp of getting a hat-trick. Let's make some substitutions here. We're going to take off Campbell. Hasser can come on. Jolly can come off as well for Kufrais. That gives us one more substitution to make at the end of the match. I don't know who to take off, who to bring on. Got to make it for the sake of making those substitutions anyway. I always make 5 substitutions in a Football Manager. We've got 5 minutes of time added on. Who can we give 5 minutes to? Let's give it to Burnaby. Come on for Dorgu. Burnaby, we might sell him in the summer. He's on the transfer list. That's a comfortable win in the end. Second half was fantastic for us. 26 shots, 10 on target, 2 goals, and another trophy in the trophy cabinet. That's 3 Polkals now, and 4 league titles for Maribor. And I got a funny feeling this is what it's going to be like season after season after season. So I might need to evaluate what we do for the episodes, because it's going to be the same rinse and repeat. We get into the Champions League, get knocked out, win the trophies, get into the Champions League, win the trophies, get in the Champions League, get knocked out, win the trophies, that sort of thing. So I'll have a think about what we're going to do going forward. I did look at what Dynamo Zagreb did last season. So there's confirmation we would do the double again. Dafich out for 1 to 2 days, which isn't too bad. Gets nearly 78k there. Border delighted. Oh, I'm in the Slovenian Hall of Fame. 10th, so another league win. We push ourselves up. Everyone's happy. Antolin gets some praise for man of the match performance. Pay some money out to the players. So this is the guy we brought in, Labros Theodoro. Centre midfielder, attacking midfielder, could play out on that right as well. The physical side of his game is fantastic. We will need to work on his technical side of his game. But £4.5 million, happy with that. And then we got Wigmore coming into the side as well for central midfield. That's that side of it sorted out. Finances look like this at the moment. We haven't had the Champions League prize money come through. So yeah, I said I was going to look at what Dynamo Zagreb did. So Zagreb, we knocked them out in the Champions League Champions Path playoff. They ended up going into the Europa League. So should we get knocked out at that stage, we then drop into the Europa League. Chance, very, very small chance that we could go and win that trophy. We lose out on money, but opportunity to boost our reputation in our standing within Europe. So it's not the end of the world if we don't get into the Champions League through that stage. So there we go. So squad planner, we need midfielders. We go suggest everything and then go for next season. I think this is for... Yeah, the 27-28 season. So, right back we're fine. Centre back we're fine. Left back, if Burnaby leaves, we need a body in there, but clubs are sniffing around Dorgu. Goalkeeper, I said I'm happy with the 2 we've got there. We will need to offer a contract to Futsov. Centre mid, we've got bodies, so they're fine. We just need, I think we just need improvements everywhere. Couple of improvements everywhere, and then we're done, but we haven't really got the money. We got nearly £5 million to spend. It's going to be an interesting transfer window, one way or another. But if you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.